What's up, Yang Gang? So today we're going to settle the question once and for all. If Andrew Yang is running in 2024.
Right.
It's like all I want to do is pour the concrete in our basement, but all I keep hearing is Andrew's not running in 2024.
So you may have seen this article that Andrew put out the other day where he states this. But if you look on the website under this frequently asked question, this is what it says.
So, looks to me like the Forward Party is going to have a candidate, and the face of the franchise is Andrew Yang. So, it makes sense, right?
Because there is a need for it.
There is a need for it, and he knows that there's a need for it. But then, listen to what he has to say on Yang Speaks.
And this is one thing that does drive me a little bit nuts, where, you know, start the Forward Party and like, what's the number one thing? Yang, you're going to fuck it up. You're going to like get Trump elected. It's like, well, there's so many things that I have to unpack about this. Number one, we're focused on 2022. So let's try and get that done. But then there's like this, then if you do fast forward to 24, and I'm not saying that, that I'm going to run necessarily, but if you look at two candidates, average or the average age between the two of them, I think it would be 78 years old. Joe will be 81. Trump will be 77. So it would be 79, I guess. You know, I do think that there's going to be a real gap in the market.
Yeah.
Like I think if someone were to run in from a third party, I think they'd start out with 10, 15%, something along those lines, pretty quick. And I'm going to suggest that that might not be something you mind if you're the Democrats, because I think the Democrats might have like a really tough position that they're defending. You know, it's like where if you, and so this is one of the things where you like shake your head, where like Democrats seem to think that like every vote comes from them, you know, and it's like at this point, there are a lot of people who are unhappy that are looking for an alternative. And
Well, I don't know if you heard it there, but that was quite a pregnant pause by Andrew Yang.
After necessarily.
And I think that is a very revealing comment. He obviously has a sight set on, 2022.
Right.
Those elections. But above and beyond that, there has to be a next step. So naturally, if you fast forward to 2024, that's the next logical step. Right?
Yeah.
It only makes sense. So all of this debate about whether Andrew is going to be running in 2024, I hope that this video puts it to bed. Because there is no way, if we're looking at a Biden versus Trump ordeal, like he's just said, there is going to be a huge gap in the market. There's going to be a lot of people who are not represented.
Yep. The last time it was like, oh, we got to vote against the bad guy. Everybody had to vote against the bad guy, and that's the only reason we got where we are today.
And as you can see, with Democratic controlled everything, we're no better off.
No.
We're no better off.
Unemployment has ended. There's no more stimulus. They got that little tiny child tax credit that most people aren't even getting after they got the first two because they screwed up something in the system. And they're talking about that ends at the end of the year. They're not talking about any kind of UBI, recurring stimulus, any extra unemployment, even though there's millions of unemployed still. Like, they're not doing anything.
You know what would cure that unemployment?
Bootstraps.
No. Is if the companies would pay a living wage. People have not gone back to work en masse because they feel undervalued. They don't want to risk their lives for not even to be able to pay their rent at the end of the month.
And many people during the pandemic saw that it can be done from home, that those that were working from home could continue to do that. They don't have to go back to an office if they can do it at home. And then also people started to see what living a real life, not going out to bars and stuff, but living a real life and spending time with your family and being able to spend your time creatively or however you want to spend it. They saw that that was better than working 80 hours a week,
And people, like we used to be servers at Olive Garden. What did we make an hour?
$2.13.
We made $2.13 an hour, plus our tips. We barely scraped by. Barely. We were wondering which bills to juggle this month.
And it's like that for so many people.
And when you have a society that's systemically collapsing, there needs to be that hero that rides in and is like, hey, we need to fix this. And we all know who that guy is. It's our guy.
We need a hero.
And you better believe that he's gonna step up in 2024. But it's our job now to start laying the groundwork.
Spread the good news. Spread the word.
We have to get busy as the Yang Gang.
Yeah.
It's all up to us. Well, we love you, Yang Gang. Tell us what you think in the comments. We'll see you on the next one. Here come the bloopers. Had to kick it old school.
A scarf and a white beater.
It's definitely old school. Right? That's what we're known for. Trailer park trash.
Pa-ching!
Well, you can do it like that.
Extra close today. We should be right here when we start the video. You want to?
What's up, Yang Gang? Look, somebody's gonna comment on my ticket that they just saw. That one right here.
Yeah.
Alright. Like meth heads. Alright.
Look at all the pores on my face. My wrinkles.
I can't stand people that say shit like that.
What, pores and wrinkles?
No.
Oh.
That make comments like I was just talking about because like
Oh, you're
motherfucker,
too?
you do not know me. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
it's aggravating. What is right when it comes to us?
Not left, not right.
Forward.
Dang it, go back. Okay. And you go to the Q&A section and you see this.
It's not the Q&A section, it's the facts.
Not Q&A. Okay. And then you go to the frequently asked questions section.
You're like, I'm gonna make a point to say this right.
You have to stop laughing though so I can just get this one sentence out, okay?
I'm trying.
3 hours later.
So Andrew put out this article.
Stop like that. Don't give me that look.
Video like this so I can be warm.
What's up, Yang Gang? About getting our name out there, the Forward Party.
Sorry. Say that just that last part again. There's a bug on my nose.
Yummy, 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 yummy.